And welcome into the postgame show here on the CCIW Network. A sweep for the number 3 Birds over the Vikings of North Park. Alongside Ryan Wrights, I'm Peter Ferreri, joined now by head coach J.W. Kieckhefer. Coach, you had a lot of your depth players have a huge presence today, especially in set number 3. It's got to be a good feeling to know your system works so well. You call on a player going in the contest, and they're able to finish.
Yeah, really proud of the entire roster there. Ethan Sprague, 625. That's really impressive. Yeah. Xavier Willett, 203, 667. 417 from Carter Gibbons, 6 kills on 12 attempts, so 50% kill. Just some really good stuff out there. Joe Kolwitz taking 6 attacks, hitting 500, 4 kills on the center position. That's really impressive. So just really proud of this group. Devin O'Callahan, 6 digs in 3 sets. That's also pretty difficult. So I thought we passed the ball really well. Devin, Stover, and Ishii did a great job. I thought our middles really controlled the match with their presence, both offensively and slowing the game down from North Park's offense and getting in the way. And I really thought we served the ball well. It was good to see Devin McRae go to the baseline in set 2 and rip off a couple points. That was really awesome. So, yeah, just a good job from our entire group. Seeing more guys play some volleyball, and I'm just really happy that we were able to showcase the talent and depth of this group. Like, those guys are just working their tails off every single day. Just really impressive volleyball players, guys that I trust to go win matches in any way, shape, or form. So to see them get out there and play great volleyball, it was expected. I knew they were going to do that, and I'm really proud of them. And, Adrian Mashevsky does a great job there off the bench a couple of times as a senior. So really good. It's senior week for us. So Adrian, Michael Yem, Ryan Morey, and Ruben Emmerich, big week for them to celebrate their careers with us. And it was really great to be able to get Adrian some time. He's been really beat up the last couple seasons and hasn't been available a lot. So to get him on the court during his senior week, get him some real play. I was really impressed with him. Got a big kill there as well. So just really thankful for what Adrian and Ryan and Ruben and Michael have done for this program, and excited to celebrate them on Saturday. But they all did a great job today. I guess Ruben and Maury didn't play, but those two guys, Yem and Adrian, just did a fantastic job scoring some points for us today.
Well, I said, put a little bit of Provel cheese on it. Talk about St. Louis. He's good to go.
Yeah, he's ready to go. Get some toasted raviolis out there too,
go.
Right?
Love it.
Yeah, you brought up Kolowitz, and I was very impressed, with the depth of the team. He had 24 assists, 4 kills, 2 digs, a solo block, an assist block. And, they're just having the depth and those guys really stepping up. You guys were so efficient, played a complete game, found the open spots. The passing was on point. Your setters were barely moving. So it was a great overall game.
Yeah, Ishii and Stover and Devin O'Callahan did a great job in the serve reception space, and I thought Ryan Bartz did a good job when he was in there for the first set. I thought Joe really controlled the match, and it starts with his ability to play offense. He had a good two-handed jam there in set 1 that just gets the other team to respect him. I think then he fake swings and sets Ethan Sprague there for a big kill in set 1, just getting the other team's eyes on him and allowing our offense to really move. I was really impressed with that, and Joe made a pretty awesome dive block in set 2 one-on-one. That was one of the best block moves I've seen in a long time. So his ability to affect the game in different phases with his serve, you see him most of the time being that serve sub for us, one of our captains coming off the bench and doing some big things for us. So you normally see his serve, and obviously that's a weapon for him. You saw that today. But to see him play, the setter position, where he's comfortable at it, it's been fun. And I thought Michael Yem, really brought the serve pressure. Talking about the St. Louis stuff, and unique to have a short server in the men's game. You don't usually do that a whole ton, and so it's good to get him some game reps. We haven't used that in a while, and so to have that in the arsenal of service specialists back there when we need it is going to be big coming down the stretch if we need to get an advantage.
No, and also, just knowing that depth's there for the remainder of the season, having these guys stepped up, and such a balanced attack. 5 kills, 4 kills, 5 kills, 4 kills, 6, 3. It just across the whole board, it was so balanced they couldn't focus on one guy.
Yeah, and not just the kills, right? Justin Ishii has 5 aces. Eric Stover has 2 aces. Bart's got an ace. Ben Heiss got an ace. Joe Kolwitz gets an ace. So it's not just the point production from the front court, it's also the point production from the baseline, just spread through all 6 rotations. And, like you said, if you can't key on one guy, it's going to be impossible to stop us. And we've done that really well throughout the year. I think the last week we didn't do that great. We just kind of relied on Ben and Bartz, and so we got to diversify the offense a little bit, get our middles more involved. And I thought Joe did that well today, like you said, 5-4, 5-4, 6-3. Like it's really when you look up at the scoreboard and you just see 5s and 4s, it's like, man, I don't know how I even try to stop it. Everybody's scoring points today.
No, it was a great balanced attack.
Augustana, Saturday. It's the final home game of the regular season before you hit the road north against North Central, and then Illinois Wesleyan. What's going to be like the special ability of hosting one more time this Saturday before what we see transpires the rest of the season?
Yeah, these are a couple of the guys, just the senior class, and Joe's included in that, but coming back for a 5th year. So we'll celebrate him in his actual senior year, than the last year where he's in Tarbell. But to get Michael and Ruben and Ryan and Adrian, just to celebrate them and their careers and what they've done for Carthage volleyball, and how they've brought us back to the #1 team in the country. When they showed up, we were #1 for 2 or 3 weeks, and we haven't had it back since this year. And the perseverance for these guys to get better, to push this program forward, to run the culture where people believe in each other, where we can do this today, where we play so many different faces, where we all believe in each other. We all enjoy the time we have together. We all understand that, we are a top 10 team in the country. We're the best team in the country no matter who's on the floor. It goes back to their selflessness. It goes back to how much they care about that guy next to him. It goes back to how much they want to win. And it's not for themselves. It's not for their own ego. It's for Carthage and for each other. And it's just really special what the 4 of them have built together, what they've continued to bring out of this group, and how much they've grown as men. It's going to be a tough Saturday for me. Hopefully we can get through it and play some really good volleyball through it. But to get to celebrate those 4 guys who've meant a lot to this program, and they just do things the right way, and to remember when they were 17, 16 years old, recruiting them to the men they are today, it's really special and really cool, and I couldn't have built this without them. So really, really thank you from the depth of my heart, and everybody please come out and celebrate those 4 guys. They deserve it, and it should be some really good volleyball. Augie's a really, really good volleyball team. I think that's the biggest thing, is the last 3 matches we have here in conference play are some of the best teams in the country.
Correct.
And so how do we dictate play and not go behind 2-7 again in the first set? How do we get out strong and dictate play and be the aggressor? I thought we did that throughout the match pretty well, but we got to be the aggressor at 0-0 and dictate play and be the best team in the country. So that's going to be the goal when we go out against Augustana and see what we can produce.
Yeah, and Coach, if you didn't get a chance to see, it just shows how strong this conference is. Illinois Wesleyan swept Loras.
Yeah, so we were kind of talking about that on the way up. That's pretty remarkable. I thought Loras played some really, really impressive volleyball at their place on Saturday. Obviously, we were #1 at the time. So Illinois Wesleyan is one of the best teams in the country. It's a really great job that Brandon has done with that program and elevating what they've done. They got a freshman in Provost who's really stepped up on the right pin, and then Kuzela has been the National Player of the Week. It feels like 2 or 3 times, throwing up triple doubles every week. So assists, digs, and kills. Like he is a problem. He had like 480 today. Dude's a problem. So. A long way to go. We're focused on Augie. We're focused on Bolin. We're focused on Huntington. We're focused on those guys right now. How we're going to go make some stops against those guys in Clark, and see what we can do to go win that match here at home. Celebrate our seniors, and then roll the dial and see where we can go for those matches. But yeah, CCW is close. Yeah, it's one of the best conferences in the country. It always is. We always have 2 or 3 teams nationally competitive, and it's 3 again. What a shock. It's a grind every week. So I'm excited to go get Augie and see what happens.
Sounds great, Coach. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you Saturday.
Guys. Appreciate your time. Go Birds.
Congrats. Thank you.
All right, that was, of course, some parting words for head coach J.W. Kieckhefer here in the post-game show. Ryan, thoughts about what Coach had to say before we break down the stats one final time?
No, I mean, like you said, with these tough games coming up, they got to stay focused. They got to stay and play their game. If they control the game like they did today, like they have most of the year, they're going to be right there. Yeah. They're gonna compete for #1, take it over, and that it should be a heck of a tournament.
Oh man, it's going to be fun. Let's take a look now at the final stats brought to you by the Pullman Auto Stores, the greater Kenosha area, here on the CCIW network. 35-16 the kill differential, 291 to -081. The defense stood tall for the Firebirds. 11-4 the service ace differential, 7-1 the blocks, and the digs. North Park, we figured they would. They came out strong with the digs, just couldn't find their way the rest of the way. Let's take a look now at the upcoming schedule on the CCIW network. It's a home Wednesday sweep, men's lacrosse, women's lacrosse, and men's volleyball. Saturday softball doubleheader against UW Whitewater, men's volleyball versus Augustana, as was mentioned.